everybody, this is KK Arena, and welcome to my channel, welcome to my videos. I wanted to wish everybody happy Valentine's Day because, even if you don't necessarily have somebody for you, I love you. I really do. I love my subs. I love my friends who are subs, all of you guys mean a lot to me, and I really appreciate the activity that you guys, and the love that you guys show me. Now today I wanted to talk about happiness through love. Is happiness attainable? Because, with love can bring about many emotions. Not just happiness, but also sadness, regret, jealousy. Many an ugly thing can love do to one's soul. But, is it really what it's cracked up to be? Well, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it is, because, in all honesty, it's fucking not. Well, how can you say that, Rena? You're married. Yeah, but before I got married, before I finally found the one that I am supposed to be with, and the one that truly treats me the way I want to be treated, and the one that I treat with respect and love, I had to go through a ton of shit. I got shit on all the time. And, that may or may not be a surprise to some people, but sometimes you have to go through a ton of nasty stuff just so that you can find that one. And a lot of people don't have patience like that, but sometimes you gotta ask yourself, is it really everyone else, or is it me? And here's why. Here's a scenario, okay? Me, personally, me and Guardian have a great relationship. It has been rocky lately. We've been, going through some things, not necessarily because of each other, but because of outside forces that, cause problems and just make things a little bit more difficult. And it's that way with any relationship. You get into a relationship, and sometimes, things on the outside, they force their way in, whether you want them to or not, and you had to deal with it, no matter what the situation may be. Well, here's my story, so that, hopefully you guys can relate to me. I am 28 years old now, and I had my first son when I was 21. My husband is 22. So, obviously my son is not his. But get this, neither are my daughters. My unborn child is his, but my previous 3 kids are not. Though he treats them as if they were. You know what I mean? He's a father and a dad to them, and you wouldn't never know the difference. You wouldn't think otherwise if you met them and they played together and they talked to each other. All of my kids love my husband, and my husband loves my kids, and he takes care of them like they're his own. Never asks any questions, never complains, ever. My husband is a good man, and so before we met, though, was a very turbulent time for me. I had my son when I was 21, and the relationship with his biological father was a very abusive one. It even got to the point where it was affecting my son, and I said, enough. Enough's enough. I'm not doing this anymore. And, I left and went on to have a better life with my son, and at that time I was also pregnant with little Meme too. And and me and her dad could not at the time come to an agreement about how to be in our relationship, and so we ended up splitting up too. Well, time went on, and then I had my youngest daughter, Camilla, and her dad and I had a misunderstanding, so we never truly got to even really have a relationship. We were friends for a little while, And we said we wanted a relationship with each other, but it just never truly happened, you know. And sometimes stuff like that happens. And he went on to get married to a nice woman, and she treats Camilla very well, my youngest daughter. And, you know, that's all I can really ask for, you know. So, I've been through a whole lot trying to find the one. And it didn't work. It didn't work at all. Because I was trying too fucking hard. You know what I mean? I was trying to get attention. I was trying to have someone for myself and keep them all to myself, and being selfish, and, you know, everything that comes with being real young, and only wanting things to be about you. So, you know, then I decided to myself, okay, enough is enough. I cannot do this anymore. I can't keep looking for somebody, because the more I look, the more I find exactly what I don't want. So, I decided to take the time and just be with myself, and spend time with myself, with my own thoughts, and spend time with my kids. And really, I was just like, you know, fuck it. If I find somebody for me, I'ma find them. And if I don't, oh fucking well. I've got my children, and they're my family. I don't need anybody to complete my family when I have, you know, a son and 2 daughters. And they're everything to me. You know, so my attitude changed. My outlook on things changed. My feelings toward myself even changed. And that's when it happened. That's when I realized that the one person that was always there for me when I needed him, the one person that always was calling me and texting me with some really, really nice things in the morning to say, like before I would go to work, my husband would, before we got married, we were best friends, and he would text me and say, you know, just really nice things like, you know, have a great day, and, you know, stay blessed, and, you know, just stuff like that. And I would always reply back, you know, you too, and we'll talk later, and, you know, have a great day at work, and all kinds of stuff. And at that time, you know, we weren't even in the same state, actually. He was in Texas, and I was in my home state of Iowa. And from there, it just escalated. And one day, I kind of just woke up and realized that this guy that I talk to every day, who is my best friend, is it. This is it. This is who I want. I'm falling in love with him. So, you know, we we did. We started dating. And we started talking about marriage. And although neither of us can really remember the conversation that led up to us deciding to get married, we definitely were mutually agreeing that we have to be together forever. That we just loved each other too much to be apart. And I contemplated what he had to do. I contemplated what his job was, being in the Army, and being that he would be deployed, being that he would probably have to put the Army before us sometimes. But you know what? I'm a very strong woman, and I decided at that point that the strength that I've had to overcome so many hardships by myself was going to be the strength to hold our marriage together if he had to be away. And that's it. We got through our first deployment, and we've been through a couple of really difficult times already, even though we've only been married for a couple of years. And I'm telling you, that strength has come in handy. Because it's not only the love that you need in a relationship that'll get you through anything, but also the strength in your heart. You have to have a really strong heart. You can't just have love. You know, because reality is always reality. It's not a fairy tale. It's not the shit that Disney sells us when we're kids. So, anyway, that was gameplay of us playing together, and and Guardian got a Moab, but this is my gameplay, of course, and I didn't do too good and I didn't do too bad, so I was really average. But I just wanted to let you guys know that happiness within love is most definitely attainable. You just gotta find it within yourself first, and then someone will find it in you. Have a great Valentine's Day, guys.